What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Move Better channel. I am your host, Dr. Joe, and this is the Professor John Penacerrata. Today, we're going to talk to you guys about some basic ankle mobility routines that you can do on a daily basis. Now, we're going to do today without any apparatus, without anything that you need in the palm of your hand to help you out with some ankle mobility. Simple, basic movements that I want you guys to try to do on a daily basis. Let's get it going.
Let's go.
So, the ankle has more than one way of moving. It's not just a forward flexion, extension. I like to tie in our toes with this ankle mobility because they do have a huge role in the way our ankle has to move. If you can't control your toes properly, your ankle's not going to have that much function. So if I just keep saying, hey, work on your ankle, work on your ankle, work on your ankle without your toes doing any type of work, you're going to start to have some problems. Same thing goes for the hip, but today we're not even going to talk about that. We're just going to be focusing on our foot-ankle complex. So let's get it going. So if you guys are sitting in your chair all day long and you guys are at your desk, some of the things that you can do if you're bored, if you're in a cubicle, if your feet are hidden underneath the desk and nobody can see them, you can try to do these. Hell, you could even try to do these while you are in your shoes, not heels though. Make sure that you guys are working in your foot. But in this case, John right now has his shoes off so you can see what's going on here. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to get his toes working. So the first thing I tell my patients, start working on your big toe. Give that thumbs up, John. Now notice when I have him do that thumbs up with his big toe, go ahead and do both sides. So one side at it, or both sides, both sides, both sides. Notice he's pushing his other toes into the floor while he's lifting his big toe up into the air. So simply put, he's just simply lifting his big toe and he's gonna hold it there for 30 seconds or so. And all he's trying to do is just create that tension within his foot. He's gonna push his big toe down, push the big toe down, push the big toe down, and now lift the other toes up into the air, John. Good. Oh, get those toes moving. And what he's doing here is he's mobilizing his arch. He's getting the joints of his foot to pronate and to supinate, meaning he's trying to help those arches up. He's trying to pick his foot, his midfoot up, the middle of his foot right here. And so remember, as I said, the toes have a huge role in the way the ankle is going to mobilize in order to move. Now, John, go ahead and sit up straight for me, please. And then go ahead and rotate right back into the middle. Now, after we've done those with the toes, now we're gonna start moving his ankle in all different types of directions. That's it, that's it. So, first things first, place your hands on your knees, John. Keep your knees from moving. And he's gonna mobilize one ankle at a time, so you keep your foot down. And you're just gonna rotate your foot to the outside. Notice, I'm trying not to make sure that his knee moves. And if his knees move, I'm just gonna grab a towel here. I'm gonna roll it up, place that between your knees. Good. And as he's holding that towel between his knees, he's going to rotate his foot all the way to the outside, put his whole foot down. Notice the ball of the foot is down, his ankle is just rotated out, his knees being pushed in. Then he's going to rotate his foot all the way in, Good. Now, this specific movement here, when we work on internal rotation, his foot, the ball of his foot, he wants to press down, and then he's going to feel that stretch all the way through his arch right here into the mid posterior tib, and then he might even feel it into his groin, and it might help out his hip as well. So all he's doing, rotate the ankle out, rotate the ankle back in. Now he's going to be doing that on both sides. He's going to try it out with his left foot as well, and he's going to go back and forth, back and forth. He's going to do it for about 10 to 15 repetitions here. After he does that, he's going to go ahead and keep his foot flat, and now he's just going to go into a plantar flexion. So lift your heel up into the air as high as you can go, holding it, and remember, as high as you can possibly go. Trying to lift it up. You're going to try to feel the back of your heel. You're going to try to feel the back of your calves right here, trying to activate and trying to tension up. Then he's going to go ahead and lift his forefoot up into the air. And he's lifting it up here. He's trying to feel that burn in this area, each one for about 10 to 15 seconds or so. So if I lift up his pant leg here. There we go. Try to lift up. He's going to start to feel his shins working in this position here. So now we've got forward flexion, or we've got plantar flexion, we've gotten dorsiflexion, we've gotten external rotation here, and then we've got an internal rotation. The last set of movements that we're going to try to do is eversion and inversion. So the foot, keep your knee against this. The foot, we're going to try to pick up the midfoot here. And as we're holding that, we're just going to try to lift it up as high as we can. And again, keeping the knees together. Now he's going to try to lift the outside part of his foot. Notice his toes are doing a lot of the work. We're just trying to lift the outside part of the foot and then back to the inside. Perfect. So inversion and then eversion. Inversion and then eversion. So those are just some ankle control or mobility exercises that we can do on a daily basis that can help. You could do this simply put underneath your desk and trying to just get all of those ankle muscles to activate. This is a great way to start unloaded exercises for people with an ankle sprain. You start with your toes, start mobilizing your toes, and then work your way up to your ankle as we try to get that moving as much as possible. Try those exercises out, you guys. The ankle mobility, those are basic movements for you guys just to try out while you're sitting, you guys, at your desk. Those are some basic stuff. You guys don't need any apparatus. You guys don't need anything that needs to really push more flexibility with it. All we're trying to do here is just get some activation with those ankles. Cool? If you guys like what we're doing here, like, subscribe, share, send it out, send it to all your friends and family that may be dealing with some stiff and tight ankle and foot joints.
Let's do it.
Get it moving, you guys. See you guys in the next video. Thank you.